Hey guys, welcome back to another one take recording video. My name's Enrique, and today we're gonna be making some music. So for those who've been watching, I've been doing daily vlogs since the year started, and I want to switch it up a little bit. I want to incorporate me making music at the studio and talking about what's going on, just so it's a little bit more entertaining and so I can keep, progress and track of what I'm doing. So today we're gonna be doing something real simple. I'm gonna be taking my guitar, putting it into my DAW, which is Logic, and then resampling it into the Digitact and trying to make a little beat from it. First, before we start, I want to show you guys the current setup. I've been doing some moving around today. So I got the Arturia Microfreak connected to the Digitact, and I have that next to a vinyl. All I need is one chord, guys, and then I'm going to be able to hook it up into the Digitact and resample from it. Besides that, I have my orange amp that's hooked up to my pedal board. I haven't been able to show this off too much just because I haven't had it here, but now I got it back so you guys can take a quick look. Besides that, I got my microphone hooked up so that we can have that running from the amp and get that into the DAW. This thing is a beast. My first microphone. Love this thing. And then I got my guitar as well, so we got this here. So my goal with these is to be able to make something for you guys, and you guys able to hear and kind of see my thought process of making new music in the studio. So first things first, we're just gonna set up our recording so that we can get some noise from this guy. Anyways, so first I kind of want to start with this little progression that I have. I was kind of working on this a little bit before, and I think it sounds pretty cool. So this is how it is, just running a chorus, reverb, and then a flanger over it. That was just kind of more of a clean reverby tone. And then I want to lead it into something like this. Now all we got to do is record it. All right, so if we're gonna be doing this, I want to set up my shot, right? I want to get something that looks nice. And that's what I was kind of mainly talking about in my last vlog, trying to figure out where to get a nice shot, how to set stuff up. Last month I did a lot of these daily challenges, and some of the people that I watched on YouTube were in these completely different categories of what I did. Some of them were doing like filmmaking stuff, cinematography stuff, and I took a lot of inspiration from them. Two of the main people, one was Sleepy Charlie and another one was Shy Guy. I just watched a couple of their videos, and man, they know how to film and they know how to make the shots look super awesome and super cool. And as a musician, I really want to incorporate that into my own videos, and I also want to incorporate that into my music. By the way it's shot, by the way it looks, I love being able to kind of bundle that together. And what I realized with the daily videos was it was really hard to do that because I had to do that every day. And I'm somebody who works another job, and sometimes I'm tired. Sometimes I want to hang out and just do other stuff. So it was tough to really put in that time. So that's what I'm hoping this is going to be. Anyways, we'll continue on. So setting up the shot, I think we're going to set it up just like this for the start. And then we'll go into maybe me playing a little bit. All right, guys, so I think that was a success. Additionally, I forgot to mention, or I guess I just should say, is a lot of the stuff here I'm making do with what I got. So nothing's gonna be perfect. I'm still learning a lot of this stuff as well. But besides that, I think we got our samples, guys. So now we're gonna move on to the Digitakt, and this is where the fun really starts to begin. Okay, so here comes the fun part. I'm going to export the files that we just did, or the recording, and put it into the Digitakt. I was recording at 120 BPM. And yeah, the nice thing with this is we can pretty much just sample whatever we got and play it as a loop, pitch it up and down. So I have two. I have the clean reverb version as well as the distorted one. So yeah, we'll be putting those in and seeing what we can do. All right, guys, so now we are at the Digitakt. Those unfamiliar, this is a drum sequencer, a very smart one at that. But I have it hooked up using the overbridge feature, so we can hear this. And now we're gonna start making our beat. First thing, hopefully you guys can see it okay, and if not, I'm sorry, we'll be working on angles in the future. I'm just going in here and we're gonna be transferring these sounds. We'll load this to the project and we'll assign it to one of these. I don't really like that one too much, so let's assign it there. So it looks like I didn't actually get this right on time. So I think I had it there, but I just want to make sure this is on time. Awesome. So I got that one a little bit better of timing. But what I'm hoping to do is kind of just make a pattern and bridge these two together. So we'll just start with setting this guy up here and we'll just have it play. And this is really going to be the biggest thing of whether we hear it or not. And since we're really not hearing it that well, it means we're just not starting it early enough. Awesome. And this is a very quick pattern, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to extend the length here. We'll go all the way up, and that should give it enough breathing room. Go to page 2, and we're just going to get rid of all of these little guys here. So now when we start it, oh, we gotta give it enough release too. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we'll let that go there. And while we're doing that, we're gonna add some more sounds. We'll just do... So one thing with the Digitakt is it does let you preview sounds, and unfortunately it's not letting any right here. So we'll have to figure that out. That's okay though. What I'll do is I will go to the factory ones, do some factory, just kind of bass drums. I normally like doing kind of natural ones, or very like clean ones. So we'll just select a couple of these and then, you know, we'll just kind of listen to what sounds the best. And we're just going random here. Alrighty. Let's see what else. I think I just want to get maybe a couple hi-hats. There are a couple already on the project as well. And then we'll do another snare too. I think for the snare we're gonna go, and again I am just doing completely random ones, so we'll do that. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, we'll see how these sound, and we'll start loading them up. So we'll change this guy up. Go do this. Mainly whenever I write these, I just try to get a little bit of variation just at the start. Nothing too crazy though. And what else we're gonna do is we're gonna just move this up a little bit more. This is more my mistake here, just not chopping the exported file in the right spot. So now I have to like manually try to do it. Okay, let's see if that works. I think that would honestly be cool, like towards the end. That's something pretty quiet almost. Almost like something trying to get in. We're gonna go to track 9, which is a sample. I'm gonna just add a little bit of overdrive and delay. Now I want to go for, we're gonna do the snare first. I don't know, when I first started working and seeing this stuff, a lot of this stuff I see is very electronic, but I, as a guitarist myself, really like playing very mellow guitar music, and I thought to myself, what would be a good way to kind of incorporate this? That being said, I really don't know everybody who does everything on like a Digitakt. This is kind of a new world for me myself. Let me use this guy. I like this one. Just want it turned down, and I don't want it as long. Really what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm really new to this world, and the one thing I've learned with all this music is there's so many times where you just feel like everything you know is not enough. You know, when I play guitar and I play, you know, at shows and stuff, I do know a lot, but going into here, I don't. And, you know, with everything else, it's the same thing. So it's really interesting, just because I know it can definitely get people down. But with it, and with this, and even this video, is like, I'm just trying to have fun doing it. And, you know, that's really just the goal with this. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Continuing that, this is one of my favorite things to do on the Digitakt, is we'll take our sample and we can essentially just loop it as much as we want, or not loop it, sorry, but we can start adding triggers. So what I'm doing now is just adding random hits. Until it starts to sound kind of cool. what, guys? I'm actually going to do this just to stop making it harder on myself. I'm just going to re-export the file. There we go. Do this one. There we go. Okay, let's hear how that sounds. Notice that when I start doing these, the hi-hats at least, I like when they're a little bit kind of washy like this, I guess, kind of scattered. Okay, I have an idea. All right, so we'll keep this. What we're gonna do now is, I have two options. First one is making another pattern or trying to sample this guitar up. So sometimes what I like to do is I will just take the same sample and we'll just see what we can make with it. First thing that I want to do though is on this one is we'll try a reverse. Okay, I also noticed I accidentally messed up. No, I didn't mess that up. That was just the playthrough going. Okay. I think that kind of sounds cool. That's why. Okay, I'm liking it the less I do it. Okay, I had two more things that I could do. I said I only had two, but I also just thought of one more, so we might do this instead. So, right now what I have it on is the grid. It's giving Tron. What I like doing with the grid is sometimes just chopping it up a little bit. So what I think I want to do is I think I actually want to go to second pattern. We do not like that. Gross. And we'll go back to the 10. And I think on this is going to be a little bit backwards, but I'm going to actually, I think, make a little intro. Okay, we'll see how that. So I didn't get that perfectly. My honestly my like BPM counter I can't hear right now for some reason. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just looking at how I played it on here, and I will copy this first page, and then I can just write it in. Oh. I'm just gonna give them a little bit more of a sustain or release time. And then I hope we can go from here. So now what I'm going to do is we're just going to copy and paste the pattern that we got here. So go to pattern 1, paste. There we go. So I think now if we go to here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now that we have this here, we're going to be going to the final step. Just for right now, just for time's sake, because this is becoming really long and this is the first one I'm doing. So I got to figure out how to edit it and everything. So I don't want to make it too difficult. And we're going to be replacing this track 9 instead of the kind of clean tone. We are going to be doing this distorted tone that we had a little bit earlier, and maybe we'll add like another drum as well. So let me, all right, so looks like we had a little bit of a mistake there where I put the wrong sample in. I guess I'm not too sure 100%. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, this is really all what it's about. And I haven't been doing as much talking as I wanted to. It's definitely hard doing both of these at the same time, but I'll do it right now while I'm still setting everything up. And you know, I just want to say, like, mistakes like this, they happen with everything, and as frustrating as it can be or annoying, honestly, like, it's part of the process, and I know for next time it'll be a little bit better. There we go. So this is that distorted one. Yeah, that sounds good. But you know, that's what really makes it fun for me, and that's what I have really been striving to do. You know, I've been talking about this 30-day challenge that I did for January, and I went a little bit longer, but every single day it was just learning more and more, and that's what makes it fun, and that's what made it fun for me. And I've said it before, but you know, with like writer's block and inspiration, the biggest thing for me is just getting it out there and, you know, trying. As I've done that, it's allowed me to experience a little bit more of getting, one, the satisfaction of it being complete, but also seeing the other things that people have completed. You know, all this stuff, if I just played it on here, I would never go searching on YouTube on how to make something better. And I wouldn't find a lot of these channels that have helped, you know, show me how to use the Digitakt or how to, you know, set up my MIDI stuff, or even just film at a better angle, or, you know, something that looks a little cooler. So all of that is, you know, just, it's part of the process and it makes it fun. So yeah, but pretty much what I did here is just taking the original pattern that we built and replacing it with the distorted guitar. And we'll take some of the effects off. All right, so we have that. That sounds pretty cool, I think. But let's see what we can do here. And this is chopped up as well for us. So what I want to do is What I want to do is I am going to copy this pattern one more time. And then we're going to go to 4, paste it. Now on 4 we should be good. We're going to, we're not going to use this guy. We're going to use the one here. And something really cool that you can do on the Digitact is you can set these kind of locks. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to see how it sounds. If anyone knows a faster way to do this, let me know. Yes, I saw that one that I missed. Now if we mute this track here, now we get this. Sounds kind of cool, but we can now let's add some just random stuff. So I like that, but I think what could sound really cool is if we let the rest kind of play out at the halfway mark. So we're gonna go back to track 9, and what we're gonna do here on track 9 is we're just gonna remove it there. Instead, we're gonna put it on our kind of halfway mark, and I'm gonna try my best here to cut it in half if I can. This should play the end, which will be no. That ending part right there. So that's what I'm kind of hoping to get to, but let's take a listen. Okay, so we're actually gonna go a little bit further because I want it to end, or I want it to mostly start right here. Okay, I think this should make it work. Oh yeah. So I think we'll just we'll add this as just a little sound. Yeah. Now the last thing that I want to do is I want to take this track 6 and I want to see if I can copy it. It's not working. That's okay though. The nice thing with track 6 is we are using this kind of sequencer that's putting in the notes. So what I'm just gonna do instead is just copy it here. Now when we go here, we're gonna pan it to the left, or to the right, sorry. And then on 6, we'll go back and we'll turn 17 down. Now we're gonna pan this to the left. I don't think we'll do a hard pan for both, but just now, before I get into the final part of this, the little kind of playing around and showing the beat, I do want to say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys, especially on this new form of vlog. And I had a lot of fun doing this. This beat, there's not a ton of stuff on there. It is pretty bare bones. But this one was more about just getting the sample from the guitar onto here. So who's to say that we don't add more in the future? And make sure to like and subscribe. And if you haven't yet, check out our Instagram and check out our website. We offer mixing, mastering, recording, and producing too. So definitely get in touch with us. And yeah, let us know what you're working on and how we can help. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little beat that I made.